now for LAU Post. We're joined by Coach Megan McNamara, also players Jackie Cilio and Dominique Mosca. And we will start with an opening statement from Coach McNamara. Go ahead.
Gosh, what a game. For us to play against Adelphi, obviously it's a great Long Island rival for us, and it's always a great game. We respect Adelphi a lot, and it was a pleasure to be able to play against them in the semifinals. But I'm really proud of our girls to play the full 60 minutes and come out on top and never giving up, and I'm real proud of them. Is that okay?
We'll open it up to questions from those of the media.
Jackie, you worked effort. You put in much effort to try to beat that face guard, and got free a couple of times, and were just off on your shots. But obviously, when it counted the most, you were able to convert. So just talk about that game-long face guard and how it went for you.
I think I just tried to have fun with it at a certain point. I wasn't going to let it frustrate me or get in my head, because that's exactly what they want. So I just, like I said, I tried to do whatever I could to help my teammates out and have fun and just try to get open by using the crease and just tire her out a little bit, because the first half she seemed to be getting a little winded, and I was fine. So Meg was like, do you want to run around a little bit? I was like, yeah, let me run and I'll see what I can do.
I imagine that's not the first time you've seen a face guard.
No. A couple other times this season, but I try not to let it affect me anymore. It used to, but I've been doing better at just focusing on the game and doing whatever I can for my teammates to win.
And can you give kind of the play-by-play of the game-winning goal?
Well, I missed the first shot and went out of bounds, and I saw Morgan get it, and I saw the defender in front of me move out of the way, and my defender was on my back, and we do that play countless times. We just posted up on the crease, and I knew Morgan was going to get it to me, and it was just a matter of putting it in the back of the net.
Megan, the decision to kind of press out on the ball when Adelphi was stalling there, was that a plan to, like, when inside of 4 minutes you guys were going to press, and that's when they wound up going up a goal? Can you just talk me through the tactic?
Yeah, we definitely wanted to make them uncomfortable, because they were trying to control our defense, control the game. We recognized, we were paying attention to how long they had the possession of the ball before we were going to start stepping out, and recognizing when our defenders were confident enough and marking that stack to be able to just release and go. We were definitely paying attention to the time on that. We didn't want to go too crazy too soon. We were definitely confident. We practiced, making sure that we can step up just to, kind of unsettle their attack a little bit, and other attacks throughout the season. So we were ready, and then once we called that timeout, we were ready to go, to get that ball back, and we were determined, and we knew we would be successful, and obviously it helped out. So it was great.
Were you nervous at all when they got up 7-6?
No, I don't think I was nervous at all. I was really concerned on which way the ball was going to bounce. I knew that we had it within ourselves as a team. We play 16 minutes. It's 0-0 no matter what. So it was really the one thing that you can't control is which way the ball is going to bounce. And so that was probably my biggest concern. I knew my girls were hungry. I knew that they anticipate very well, especially when the going gets tough. They're a bunch of competitors. I've seen it all season, so I wasn't worried one bit. I just wanted to make sure that they knew they could do it.
And lastly, what about the jobs other players did stepping up when Jackie and Ashley were not necessarily putting up a ton of points?
We play we're a very solid 7 person attack, even if there's some of our players coming in off the bench, and we're prepared. We need everybody, and so as much as Olin and Jackie may not have been contributing point wise, they were doing a ton of stuff to create the openings for our players that knew that when it was their turn, they'd step up and take advantage of their opportunity and execute. So as much as we didn't get as many clean shots off in the second half, we didn't give up, and because we knew we just got to keep pushing. So it was great.
And Dominique, you guys haven't played really too many close games, and this was close the whole time. Does that change anything as the goalie?
Not really. I mean, Meg's always taught us to play like it's 0-0, so whether we're up by a few goals or behind by a few goals or it's tied, we're we're pushing it, and we're just going to play as hard as we do any other game.
And I think Adelphi was kind of doing what it wanted to do, and they were getting a lot of shots on you at the beginning, but you were stopping them. What was working so well that whole time?
Well, I made a kick save in my dream last night, so that worked for me the first half. No, really though, it's all just my mindset. If I'm really focused and I just take one shot at a time, that's the best way I play. So I just need to usually stay calm and see one shot at a time, focus on one thing at a time, and then if one goes in, next goal and next save. You know what I mean? It's one after another.
And Jackie, you said you try to have fun with it when they're face guarding you, but what exactly are you doing? Are you saying anything to the defense? It has to be so annoying. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I try not to really talk to her. I don't really like to get into that, but it's funny almost that they're right on top of you. It's frustrating at times, but you just run around, try to I do a lot of jab steps at her because she's gonna move every time I move. So, yeah, it's entertaining sometimes. Just running around the crease, trying to get her tired, and just enjoying the challenge of it.
And you didn't get tired at all during the game. Are you tired? You ran a lot. Are you tired now?
I'm tired now, but adrenaline got me through the game. When there was 10 minutes left, I was tired, but I knew that I could hold out and finish the game strong.
And what's the difference in feeling that the frustration when you can't get loose and then you finally do it that 5 seconds left? Like, how different is that feeling?
It's the best feeling ever. It was amazing. I knew that if I just kept working and kept trying to set picks and roll and use the crease, that eventually I was going to get free somehow or another.
Meg, are you guys able to simulate that at all in practice, like the face guard situation or anything like that?
No, we don't, because obviously it's a challenge, but we prepare it. It's mostly Jackie and I, communicate, and we communicate with the attack, recognizing if there is a face guard what we need to do, but we essentially don't want to overthink things too much. We like to play. We like to take advantage and check out what the defense is going to do and then execute off of that. So that's how we run our attack. It's not about what the defense is going to do against us to shut us off. It's like, it's about us. It's about post. So, we talk about it. I have obviously a veteran attack and a very, well-respected attack, but I have a great connection with my players, and they're very smart, and they understand the game, and they never settle for anything. So we just kind of enjoy talking about the challenges, what they might show us, and then we just like to pick it apart. So it's a lot of fun. That's how we prepare.
And for you guys, Meg said she wasn't nervous in that last minute and a half or whatever. Were either of you nervous at any point?
Do you want to go? Personally, as a goalie, it is always nerve-wracking because you don't know what's going to come your way, and it's a lot of pressure. But I had full confidence in my attack, and I know that we run situations every time in practice, and they always seem to execute them really well. And at the same time, our defense has executed keeping girls out and getting it to them. So we weren't nervous, but we knew what we had to do, and we got it done. So it was very, felt very accomplished. It was good.
2 minutes left, they had the ball. I was a little nervous, but I was confident that going into red, we could get the ball back. And I knew how badly every single girl on the field wanted it. So all we needed to do was get the ball, and I knew we were going to finish the game strong.
Any other questions? Very good. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.